pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
Just a little bit
follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series presented by Voiles Trucking, live right here on JTN. Hello and welcome, folks, from the Kentucky Speedway. My name is Joe Twansky. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, you know him, you love him, the one and only Mr. Chris Pickett. Chris, welcome back to the JTN booth.
I appreciate it, Joe. Glad to be with you guys here tonight at Kentucky. Looking forward to some good racing action at a track that's basically just used for Ford trucks and cars now, but we're bringing it back live tonight here on JTN. We're looking forward to some great action with the Bomb Squad guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, you couldn't get that new Ford pickup truck or Mach-E or Lightning or whatever they have here. It's just overflowed lots right now from their Tennessee factories, but tonight we're racing here at the Kentucky Speedway, so very glad about that. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action. 5 races left after tonight in the BSR Cup Series for the season, Chris. So, we kind of have a feeling Tyler Mallon's going to go ahead and clinch a second straight championship here in the coming weeks. But other than that, still numerous points battles and a lot for these drivers to fight for in these last 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you still got 5 checkered flags you're going after. Tyler's fast again tonight, too. He was fastest on the practice sheet as well by about a 10th. So it's going to be hard to knock that 18 off the front, but we'll see what happens. I mean, that's why we race. We'll see what happens.
That's why we race, to see what happens. See qualifying results there at the top of your screens right now. That was a great summary.
It really
of
was
why we race.
Beautiful commentary, Cotton. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, that's fantastic, Chris. That's fantastic. That's why
I
we
dug
bring
that
you
one
in.
out of the Chris Economaki book.
Are you gonna do your voice tonight?
No, I will not be doing the voice right now. Maybe
not?
later on. We'll see how the chat does. We'll see how
the chat.
We'll pull a poll up and see if they want it. We'll see what happens.
Should I put that poll up now?
Yeah, put the poll up. See what happens. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, why not? We haven't put up a poll ever, I don't think, between us. Let's do it.
Have we not?
I don't think we have.
Okay, well, let's get that
Let's get a
poll
poll
going.
Yeah, I want a poll.
Let's start a poll here. Should Chris do the Chris? I don't know how
Good luck how to spell Economaki.
No, it's just like it sounds.
Kinda, yeah. We have to have a minimum of like 10 votes, though.
Oh, we need 10 votes?
We need at least 10 votes.
Well,
I'm not going to do like a 100% 3-0. I'm not doing that.
Well, we need at least 7 more people to tune in.
Yep, we need some people.
Or folks, get on your mobile devices.
Yes. Multiple ways to participate in tonight's race.
Chris Economaki. Zach, you can't tell me you don't know who Chris Economaki is.
Really? Who already? We don't have who's no.
Go ahead and take us through tonight's starting lineup, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because now I'm just sad for everyone. Okay. Here we go. On the pole tonight is Abby Powell on the 181 with a lap of 29.370. Alongside is Tyler Mallon with a 29.410. Row 2 is Nelly and Silver Bullet. Row 3 is Kilojoules and Steve Grant. In row 4, it's Mac Daddy and Ken Hansen. In row 5 is Terry Scott and Magoo, Talladega's winner. Joshua Clements is the last one to take time in 11th alongside Monty Keller. Pantelica and Brian Voiles in row 7. Row 8 will be Eli and Stenzo. And I've lost track of what row we're on, so we're just going to do the rest of them. Brain Fade, Miller, Herman Reese, and Manny D rounds out your field tonight here at Kentucky, Joe.
What a professional.
Yeah, you know. That's what I do.
You are a professional. Do you think you're a professional?
I mean, yeah. I
just want to remind you that you are a professional.
Well, I appreciate it, Joe.
A true professional and a scholar.
The real professional is you, of course.
Well, of course.
Let's just keep on just stroking each other's egos the entire night and see how that goes in the broadcast.
Let's not go anywhere else, okay?
No. Yeah, we'll stop.
Yeah. Talk about stroking. Jesus.
Wow. That's going to be one of those nights. All right. I'm half awake. We can do this. That's cool.
We can do it. You're on vacation.
Yeah. I am starting vacation today. Yes. It was a long 11.5-hour day to get there, but we're on vacation now. Yes.
You're on vacation.
The countdown has ended that I started in like November when I first scheduled this these days off.
You're gonna go have some fun with the kiddos? Is that the plan?
Yeah, we're gonna do. We're going to Kentucky Lake on Sunday, and we'll stay down there until Wednesday, and then have a couple days at the house, and then on Saturday, a buddy of mine and I, from my church, we're going down to Nashville. He's a big Lionel Messi fan, and he plays for Inter Miami right now, and they're playing Nashville on Saturday. So we're going to go down there and check that out. So that'll be a long night because we're going to drive down and come back, and it starts at 7:30 my time.
Oh,
that's going to be a long night.
Hey, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah,
you got
be fun,
this.
Though. We're looking forward to it.
You drive for a living, you know?
I do.
You drive and pick up heavy things and put them down.
I do.
Pick things up and put them down. 110 laps tonight, folks.
Oh yeah, 110 laps tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of professionalism, we didn't even do that.
You know, don't worry about it.
A mile and a half, right?
I think so.
Okay.
This, of course, is the original configuration of the Kentucky Speedway, not the monstrosity.
The screwed up one? Okay.
Where they screwed up 1 and 2, right? They made like 1 and 2 really wide and flat for some reason.
Other way around.
Three
3 and 4 was the flat one. 1 and 2, you can almost run wide open. Have you ever played? Okay, do you play NASCAR Heat 5 or any of them?
Yeah,
Okay, have you ever raced at Kentucky on NASCAR Heat 5?
probably.
You think the real life version is screwed up? You ought to just next time you boot that up, just go around.
3
it's
and
terrible.
4 they left alone, and then 1 and 2
That's
they
what
made
it
narrow
is.
and banked.
And banked.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, that's what they did. Yep.
What a mess.
And now it's just used for parking Fords everywhere.
Because Ford can't sell their vehicles. As we watch a Ford here, the Coors Motorcraft Ford, Ken
Look
Hansen.
at that segue.
Look at that. Look at that.
Professionals.
That's what we are.
Through and through. Look at that.
Tell you what, Tyler's running this Wellbutrin car. I could use some Wellbutrin.
Oh, that's going to throw me off tonight as he... Okay.
There's dirt up there?
There's a lot of dirt up against the wall there. Okay. Well, make sure you don't get too high in the corners, guys. That'll be a quick end of your night there.
Thought the dirt was in, like, Knoxville or something.
Man, you're really going to, like... You could literally jump the cushion. Well, noted. It's dirty up there.
Do you like racing in, did you, before we get this thing started, Iowa Cup Series race, did you get a chance to watch?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did. I wasn't sure how the paving job was going to affect the racing because
it looked weird.
they only did half the track basically. But I've never seen that. The only time I ever really thought of something like that was when they repaved the 4 corners at Indy one year, and they just the bottom groove because the stock cars kind of jacked it up a little bit. So that's the only time I've ever really seen just a part of a track paved like that. So that was different. But I really thought the tire they brought really helped out the racing. I was afraid it was going to be kind of like Richmond is now, kind of a little bit of a snooze fest. But I was entertained front to back. It was great. Well, they could bottle that up and have it every week, especially on the short tracks right now because they're struggling.
They weren't struggling for a good race this past weekend, though.
No, they were not.
That was fun. That was probably one of the most fun races I've seen in person.
And you were there, yeah.
I was. Now, granted, I've mainly seen Michigan races post repave, so yeah. Anyways, cars getting lined up here on the grid as we wait command to get engines fired from Kentucky.
It's my favorite time of the night. We're getting ready to go. Get that adrenaline going, get that right foot hopping around a little bit. In my ears, I've got the old intro for NBC. The Metallica thing. Way back in the day. Get you going.
Get you going?
Get you going.
Drivers, start your engines!
Now, in this momentary lull, did want to let you guys know that there is potentially some tire issues that could happen during this one.
Oh.
And also the way that you enter and exit pit road is quite
Turn
interesting.
3.
Turn 3. And I believe you have to follow this access road that the pace car is on right now. I believe you have to follow that all the way around to exit as well. So it's basically kind of like Homestead used to be with the access road all the way around 3 and 4 and coming off of turn 2. So
Have fun with that tonight.
absolutely. That's what I let them know during my pre-race talk to the guys. Glad I'm up here and not down there.
Where'd Tyler go?
Yeah. Where is Mr. Mallon? He's there. I don't see him on track though.
Charlie, I wish Kentucky would return just so we were serving another market. I don't know about the racing, but just so we could serve another market. Game closed. Aw, man.
Oh, no.
Well, get ready to rebound. Here we go. Owl with control. Green flag, and we're racing from the Bluegrass State at the Kentucky Speedway.
It's kind of concerned that pace car really took a dive into the pit lane to start this thing.
Don't worry about it.
I think he's fine.
Side by side for second here. Silver Bullet going to have momentum off the corner. Will hold on to that spot. Nelly going to continue to apply some pressure down in turn 3.
Yeah, with Mallon not being up front at the moment, this is kind of turned into a little bit of a different start than what we would have expected because, like we said, Mallon was the fastest in practice. Would have started on the outside of the front row. But he's going to have to start in the pit lane here tonight once he gets back going.
BSR Miller.
He is on track now.
BSR Miller back tonight in the 86. Good to see him out on track. Stenzo also back here tonight.
Good field tonight.
Big field. Herman Reese back. Once again.
The Silver Bullet kind of closing the gap a little bit here on Powell off 4, but he's got a mirror full of Nelly down through the tri-oval. Already seeing a few of the guys toward the back of the field already trying to kind of run the high line, see if there's anything out there right now. You see Mac Daddy running like 3 lanes up behind this group back here on turn 4.
He's just trying to get some momentum going, you know?
Always looking for momentum.
Joe-mentum, as it were.
Oh, he just about got to the back of KJ going into 1.
Might be in danger of losing a spot here to Baguma as he dives to the inside.
Oh, we got 1 in the wall off turn 2. It's Eli. Caution's out. That Stenzo behind him there. He just got loose right in front of him going into turn. Watch this. That's really close, but
I don't know. That might have been some internet there.
might have been a hitbox maybe there.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know. I like the idea if he just got him loose.
I like explaining that the video game is the video game.
You kind of see Stenzo's got a little bit of a shake
Yeah.
going into one there, a little bit, little internet shake. So I think you probably are right. Probably that is the video game arrow loose right there.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
You're a professional.
I'm a professional and I'm your boss, so I'm always right.
That is it.
Have Paul leading the whole field down pit lane. Folks, make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe to us here on JTN. As always, it does a lot to help support us as well as these drivers here at BSR tonight. Can't thank you folks enough for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Gonna end off the week with a Friday.
That's usually the way the weeks end, Joe.
Well, you know.
Friday's always the good bookend. Like Malin's gonna. Well, he was a lap down. Excuse me. I was thinking he's gonna take the wave around here, and he might still. Wait, do they have the wave around in this league? Before I speak.
Zach, I was broadcasting last week. I don't know how Japan changed me. Ego. Huh.
Ego.
This is just sass. That's all this is.
Yeah, it's typical Joe. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what ego. Huh.
Lego, my ego.
Upcoming races here on JTN, presented by Scheme Haven, Cancer Free 400, Hobo Racing Cup Series action from New Hampshire on Tuesday. And the Fuel Racing League heads to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway on Wednesday. And then the Bounce Squad Racing Cup Series, guess where they head to, Chris?
Vegas!
They do. 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 week from tonight. All those races, of course, live right here only on JTN. That's right, Spicy Joe here. Thank you, Kathy. That's right. Now I won't start cursing. That's too
JTN
much.
After Dark.
That's JTN After Dark, which might become JTN Permanent? Question mark? Oh, you never know.
Yeah. You're extra tonight. That's awesome.
Well, yeah.
Hey, where was this conversation at Talladega when I was leading the broadcast? There's like 20 people in the chat.
People
what
like
is
me more
this?
than you, Chris.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's the
I'll
only
remember
thing I can
this.
think of.
I will remember this, everybody.
You don't have
whatever.
the rapport.
I don't.
With the
I
with
guess
the fans.
I had the chat up ready to go and everything, and nobody wanted to talk. Horsey track.
Do you? I still remember.
That's the most random comment, but it's so funny.
But it's right. Corby's right.
Yes. Horsey track.
It is the horsey track.
Yeah, I got a couple Mustangs out there.
That's
least
not
one.
why it's the horsey track.
I know.
Do you remember the trophy, the Quaker State trophy?
I do.
With the horse? And then
Yes.
Brad won it one year. I think it was,
That was
2014.
Quite ironic.
And then he broke the champagne bottle in his hand. It's just, there's a picture of him,
With blood all over him.
yeah, with his hand and the trophies in the
Gosh, I
background.
See, that is what we're missing right there.
Hey, that was a good chat. That was a good first impression, Corby.
It was very good.
That was good.
Yes. Very good.
Appreciate you. Thanks
Horsey
for tuning
track.
in. Make
Next
sure,
time I go to Art,
make sure you hit subscribe
Yes.
if you haven't already.
please do. Yes.
Please.
Next time I'm going to Arby's, I'm adding some horsey track.
That's sauce.
You eat what you want, and I'll eat what I want. All
I'm gonna
right.
add track,
I'll add
like
horsey track.
pavement, like asphalt.
Asphalt.
They had
Who's
a
Ash and why is that her
supersized
fault?
version of the trophy.
Really?
What?
I have to Google now. I'll be back. Arby's, we have the meat except horsey. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights, Joe. I love it already.
Okay. Real talk, real quick, because it was brought up.
Yeah.
First night in Japan, we went out to a bar, right?
Okay.
Izakaya bar. Okay.
Okay.
First thing, one of the guys that I was traveling with, from Japan. He's like, oh, well, what do you like to eat? And he's like pointing out all these different things, and he's like, beef and pork and different like fish, and then he's like horse, and I'm like, oh, not horse. No,
Oh,
thank
no.
you. I'm okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
Do they have horses in Japan?
apparently.
Okay. Well, not anymore, apparently, but I just wonder if that was like an imported meat.
I mean, there's nothing. I guess there's nothing wrong with it, right? I don't
guess
think.
not. We're gonna find out. Okay, watch the pace car.
I didn't try it.
See ya.
I was good. I was like, nah, that's. I'll eat anything else. Well, not anything else, but most other things.
Hey, Joe.
Getting ready to go back green. Abby Powell with control. Nelly, Silver Bullet, Ken Hansen, and KJ, your top 5. Green flag. We're back underway here. Lap 9 of 110. I know what's going on, Chris.
No, I'm just saying the horses are about to take off. We just want to make sure we didn't miss it.
Oh, my God. Each one of these stock cars has about 950 horses underneath it.
That'll feed a lot of people.
Oh, my God.
First side-by-side down the backstretch. Clemens underneath Monte Keller. A strung out restart here a little bit. Got Miller on the outside in the 86. Clear Clements. Looks like the top is kind of where you want to make your passes so far, as we got a battle for the lead up front.
Momentum has been the key as Nelly takes over the top spot in the 103. And here comes Powell back to the inside down the back straightaway.
That little crossover. Didn't quite have a good enough run here, but we'll see if maybe get a little run going into 3.
Which one of these horses is Secretariat? Probably the 18.
Yeah, definitely tonight. He's already up to 15th back there after getting the lap back from the computer issues earlier.
The lucky break.
Yes. 14th now at the line.
Oh my goodness. There's Tyler. There's Tyler. It's not a horse though, that's a Camry.
Oh, goodness. Silver Bullet looking to the inside of Powell now down the front stretch.
Whoever loses the most positions wins the BoJack Horseman award. Does everyone... Okay, all the folks out there that have watched BoJack Horseman, try not to turn this race into a podcast. Chris,
We might end up doing it anyway.
Chris will steer the
I'll
ship.
commentate and you do the podcast.
I'll do the podcast. Sounds good. Silver Bullet looking the inside of Powell still. I saw BoJack Horseman. That's a good show, but man, hopefully you
I
don't.
watched a couple episodes.
It's a
not
good
too
show.
many.
It's a
Is
good
it?
show. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be a show for you though.
It's not.
Yeah.
I did watch it once or twice. It wasn't really my thing.
I feel like it goes into topics that you don't like.
You're probably right.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Steve Grant caught the wall a little bit coming off of 2 here. It stacked up the line, going into 3 a little bit behind him with Monte Keller and Miller.
Different strokes for different folks, right?
It is. It is.
Yes, exactly. JTN podcasts.
I'll tell you what, Corby's on it tonight. Look at that.
That is. Monte Keller to the inside of Steve Grant. This is for the 6th spot. Miller gets hard into the wall.
That was something. That almost looked like a controller error. I mean, that thing just took off to the right.
Brian, unfortunately, Dale Earnhardt is not here. But this is the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Kentucky, NR2003 Racing. I did a thumbs up. You can't see my thumbs up, but I did a thumbs up.
Okay. We
Yeah.
believe you.
Thank you. I feel like if there's one thing I've inspired, it's confidence in myself telling the truth. Yeah.
I am not a crook.
Was that Nixon?
I tried to be, yeah.
What?
I just-
That was a
what
horse.
was that?
You've seen Futurama, right?
Yeah, but
Like that.
yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
It. I got it.
But
I
that
got it.
sounded
Okay.
more like a horse.
Yeah, okay.
Is Chris doing the voice or what? How many votes do we have?
We have 9 votes. We need one more.
We need one more.
What's funny
vote.
is I voted too. So
What did
I
you
was trying
vote?
to clear the
No.
poll up. No, I voted yes. Got to give people what they want, I guess.
We need one more vote, folks. Hopefully
more
you
vote.
vote yes, but even if you vote no, it won't affect because I think Chris said over 50% he'd do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just have to have a minimum of 10 votes.
Minimum 10 votes. One more vote. Your grandma hasn't gotten in here and hit the vote button. Make sure she does it. Or maybe your mom. Or maybe your dad. Or maybe your grandpa.
Hey, we got it.
80-20.
20. I want to know who voted no. That's what I want to know, because it's once you hear it, you probably want to do no. So, but it's too late. You've already voted yes. Yeah, I will do it at some point. I promise. I just got to figure out a time and a place to do it.
We're galloping right now.
Well, Joe, if you look at how these cars are just going around the track right now, they're just single file looking for a way around. That's all I got right now.
Huh.
An attempt was made.
It was made?
Well, it happened.
It happened.
It did happen.
Hey,
Plymouth's
JTN
the
is...
inside of Grant. Wallace Shawn. Could be. Oh, they're getting racy here on the front stretch. 2-3 wide here
Whoa.
for about 10th on back.
Clement's going to go on by Miller. Maybe not. Miller
Maybe
fighting
not.
back on the outside.
Like we had somebody have an issue on the back stretch, some skid marks down the inside there. Not sure what happened
Ooh.
there.
That's what happens when you don't clean yourself up.
Awkward.
McDaddy to the inside of Brian Voiles.
Yeah, this pack is really starting to get racy back here. About 8th on back.
Tyler Mallon
Miller.
also falling through.
Yep, Mallon's right there at the back of this pack, working on McDaddy right now. Clements again to the bottom on Grant in front of him for 9th, going for 8th. Grant's been fighting a push off turn 2 pretty much all night so far. I've kind of noticed him shoving the nose a little bit off turn 2. So he does on this end this time.
Push it. Push it real good. That's what his nose is saying right now.
It is.
And we heard a
that
lot
time
of that.
it wasn't bad though.
We heard drivers complaining about they were either really tight on corner exit or really loose on corner exit, and there weren't a lot that were saying they were somewhere in between in a happy
no
medium.
neutral. Yeah,
no
it's,
neutral.
It's one or the other, and
Which, believe it or not, is a good thing for us.
it is a good thing for
Not
us.
for them.
It is a horrible thing for them. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Joe. I'd rather push if it was
Really?
me. Just and it's gonna be slower. I get it.
Nah, I'd rather be
But-
loose.
Well, I would just rather hit the wall looking at it than looking at somebody else. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, you're,
Looking at him
you're
backward.
kind of lame for that opinion, Chris. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's okay. Yeah.
That's not a real race car driver move of you.
Well, that's why I haven't
Oh.
won too many of them, so it's okay.
Oh, look at me. I'm Chris Pickett. I'd rather break down the wall with a bulldozer. That's what you just said. Come on. Be better than that.
Okay, I want my car loose. Okay, I want my car loose.
Are you trying to call me a child?
No, I'm gonna whine like that now and get the car loose. Okay, here comes Kilojoules, the outside of Powell down the front stretch, and he's gonna take over the second position.
What is this broadcast tonight?
It is a broadcast.
KJ is galloping to the front of the field.
Indeed. He's got that salt shaker set on pour instead of sprinkle right now.
I need to work on your
Bristol.
game.
That one was a good one.
Bristol left the room.
I don't blame him.
No, Corby, this is amazing. These are
No,
these
this
are the
is-
vibes we want.
Absolutely.
Mallon now to the inside of Miller.
Man, he is charging to the front. He's up to 7th. Are we really surprised, though?
No, I
mean,
okay, we're not.
He had a lap, like the field had a lap advantage, and he's already back.
Yeah,
up
but he
to
got a
7th.
caution. It's not like he took it back.
Hey,
He's not Bill Elliott.
I'm building drama. Speaking of Bill Elliott, he's right in front of Tyler here off turn 2. Of course, that's Ken Hansen. Battle for 6 down the backstretch. And Malin will clear him going into 3. Kent's going to try to cross him over down the front stretch. Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, Nelly's out front. KJ's there in second. Let's watch this, because I think KJ's going to be making a move here in a lap or two.
They're about 23 laps. Well, no, about 20 laps from the green flag. I think the caution came out around about lap 6. As KJ makes it look easy going into turn 1.
Just took it. Just took it.
Just snatched it right away.
Yeah, it's got tunnel vision out there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for a horse. I forget.
The blinders on?
It's probably a good thing then, right?
Probably a good thing, yeah. Malin's up to 5th, by the way.
Those antidepressants must be doing wonders for that 18 crew.
Wow.
What? I would have been sad. I'd fall out of the server before the race even starts and I'm a lap down? What?
I just don't know if I would have just said it that way, to be honest with you.
Listen, man.
You know what makes me smile right now is a 29 out front.
It's an 029. So
hey,
only smile halfway. Here comes the 028 though.
I have an invisible 0 in front of my 29, so we'll go with that.
Zach, don't worry about it.
I've got some pit stops happening.
Silver
bullets on. Yeah, pit stops.
Pit stops?
It's where they have to come in and get tires and fuel to continue with the race, as Silver Bullet comes in to take advantage of that situation.
How many lugs do they have, though?
5 on each wheel, plus the one behind the wheel.
Monty Keller having a really strong night right now, sitting there in 3rd.
3rd, yeah. Great run for the Mountain Dew Game Fuel Camaro.
029, we call that Kevin Harvick.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Harvick.
Oh.
O'Reilly. Auto Parts. Ow!
Please sponsor us, because I could use some cheap car parts. That'd be cool.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Do you need car parts?
Well, I had to get my 5th battery in my car in the last 5 years this past week.
I think you need to replace your alternator.
The alternator is fine. I've just had a batch of bad batteries. It's been weird. Seriously, that's what they told me at the mechanic shop. Miller underneath Hansen for 6th, coming off turn 4.
Folks, if you have any advice for Chris, or maybe a mechanic shop to go to.
No, it was a different one than what I've been going to. But they said that I had a bad cell. No, I've been buying the batteries from stores that will remain unnamed, but they do sponsor a couple of major teams in NASCAR. I'm just not going to say who they are. But yeah, I will not be going to said locations anymore. We'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at
we
that.
can put up another poll. What places was Chris talking about?
Should I put up a new poll?
No.
I'm gonna end that poll. Let's make a new poll.
81-18. Thank you everybody for voting. I'm sure the voice was absolutely terrible, but that's okay.
What is your favorite color of horse? What color horses? Oh, we got a caution. This
Oh, we
isn't
do have a
time-
caution. What's up?
This
we
isn't
do have
time
one
for
of them. I think it might be
joking.
Eli again.
This isn't time
On
for a
turn two.
joke.
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah,
Excuse
Eli-
me?
Yep, Eli went around.
What did you say? Oh, he got
did you
right
say?
on the bumper of Magoo. Probably lost all the air off the nose, and that car whips around on him in turns 1 and 2.
Right into the dirt. Had another one go around in front of this.
Did we?
There's some skid marks through
Ugh.
1 and 2. I'm gonna see if I can find what happened there.
That wasn't from the first caution, was it?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yep, not either. Okay, never mind. It might have been the first caution. Just the skid marks stayed out there longer than usual.
Rough. Leaders all coming down pit road. Couple cars staying out to get some valuable bonus points. What color can horses be? Brown,
Gray,
white,
black.
gray with an A or gray with an E?
Uh,
I'm gonna put pink in there.
pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brown, white, gray, pink. Those are your options.
Oh my gosh.
Gray!
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Corby, that just topped yours. That's incredible.
100% of the vote right now is on brown. Oh, we got 1 vote for gray. We got 2 votes for gray.
Gray with a V, gravy.
Welcome in, Angie. Personally, mine is pink out of those options. Because, like, a pink horse would be kind of cool. You know?
This kind of reminds me of like the Wizard of Oz.
What's that?
The easy horse of a different color you've heard tell about. Ah ha ha. Yeah. Or it changes colors like 3 times.
Folks, the worst part about our commentary tonight is this race has been pretty damn good so far.
It has. It has.
And we are just on one apparently, so we appreciate you guys sticking around talking with us. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday night. If you haven't already, click the like button. It does a lot to help support us here on JTN. Encourage you to go check out Track and Turf, which is our kind of co-channel, let's say. Fake Racers podcast. There's going to be more in the fall, I promise. I keep saying there's going to be more, and then there isn't, but there will be. Got some good ideas for stuff over there, so I encourage you to go check that out. So we kind of retool our content planning and schedule here. Again, remember, if you haven't already, you can also follow us on our social media at JoeTowNetwork. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Who drugged y'all's water tonight? No one.
I'm not drinking water, so.
Yeah, Corby, you gotta hit it 3 times for Dale. Always hit the like button 3 times for Dale. That's all you gotta know.
Yep. Brain
Hey.
fade, let a lap. Now he's coming in. Sorry.
Are you holding up your 3 fingers?
I am.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
I hold him up the entire race, just nobody knows it. But you definitely know it when I'm leading the broadcast.
When you're racing? Is that why?
Well, if you go over to my stream, sometimes I do have my hand up in the air, but it's probably not for that.
Who are you flipping off?
I'm not flipping anybody off.
Okay.
No, it's not that. I'm drinking Nature's Twist strawberry lemonade.
Oh.
I show my devotion to Dale by driving with 3 hands. You know, maybe if he drove... Never mind. That's a bad joke.
What were you gonna say?
I wasn't going to say nothing. Dale's looking at me down from my picture on the wall of him, and he's like staring into my soul, saying,
Good.
"Why did you say that?
Good.
And how did you know about my 3rd hand?" Okay, sorry, Dale. I will tell you what, we have had some moments tonight. I saw my real life job on one of the billboards around the track. I just saw that just now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Centos in turn 1. Well, I mean, they're based out of Cincinnati, so that makes sense. That is a good one, Corby. Hey, Joe.
Coming back
Pace
to
car's
green,
off the track.
KJ
Let's
with
go.
control, Nelly, Monty Keller, Joshua Clements, and Abby Powell, your top 5.
Look, Clements up there in top 4 now.
Okay, just talk over me. Green flag.
I'm sorry. I just got excited.
2 wins for Clements in the last month, too.
Yeah. Been on a tear recently. Probably got a third if didn't have some contact there at the end of the Dagger race. Now we got caution again. Brian Voiles in the wall off turn 2.
Oh, Brian.
Oh, and Mac Daddy was in this as well. A lot of kind of did a little over. Yeah, you'll see what happens. Here we go. Mac's already around, and Voiles. I get it's really slippery up there, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's dirt up there.
yeah, not even that. I'm not even talking that high. Well, Mac kind of gets into turn 1 and snaps and hits the outside wall real hard, and then I think Brian was kind of slowing down, and the car just pushed up instead of what he wanted it to do, and right into the side of Mac.
One of them iRacing overcorrects. You hear that term before?
Yeah, yep, indeed. Hey, Joe, you got a lot of good stuff coming up there on JTN.
Look at that. New Hampshire, Hobo Racing Tuesday, 8:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Fuel Racing League, New Hampshire, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. BSR Cup Series, Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more. Live, right here, only on JTN. They're only on JTN. Think about that.
They're only there.
They're only right here on JTN.
Yeah, Brian Voiles, I think you got some major issues there, buddy. In terms of the pit stop, and we'll see how long he sits. Well, now he's got to back up into a stall. He's going to be like me the other night in my league race about 2 weeks ago. Got caught up in an early wreck and nursed it around for 40 laps, and then the motor blows up with 2 to go under caution. Got black flagged, kept going, and finished the race. Like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Hey, who is doing the fuel race with you, Joe?
TBD?
That's not how you spell Tommy Bordeaux's name.
I wish it was Tommy Bordeaux.
TBD.
TBD.
Tommy Dorbeau?
I should try to get Dewey, but Dewey's being a little Dewey right now.
That's scary.
No one voted for the pink horse, by the way.
They're to be determined. Oh, jeez. Nobody voted for the pink horse?
Nobody voted for the pink horse.
They sure didn't, did they?
No. No one voted for the Mustang Dark Horse in fluorescent pink.
That would be an epic combo, though.
It would.
What?
Color.
Okay, you are reading that too, right?
Yeah.
That's really okay. All right, just making sure that there wasn't anything extra in this bottle of Nature's Twist.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did
indeed,
Josh
folks.
not win last week? Is my memory that bad?
Well, he was up front at Talladega at the end, but got wrecked off turn 4 at the very end when Magoo won.
KJ won last week, right?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't have those stats in front of me, like a good analyst should. But don't forget, we are professionals.
I know.
Joey. Wait, if you type it like that, it looks more like Joey, not Joe. I kind of like that way better.
Am I this bad?
No.
It's possible. Chris, do you want to take us back to green?
I can, but they're off turn 2. But yeah,
I
I
was
will.
just asking.
Yeah, I can do that, yeah. Kiljules leads him down the backstretch here under caution. Monty Keller sitting in second. Still a good run.
KJ won last week. KJ got his first win of the year last week. I'm silly.
Oh, there we go.
Calling Joey now on when his memory except no. Don't call me Joey.
Clement sitting in third. Ken Hansen up to 4th on this restart. And Herman Reese back there in 5th. He's been kind of quiet toward the back of the pack all night, so I have to see how the strategy call goes. Him sitting in 5th right now. Miller, Grant, Powell, Mallon, and Terry Scott round out your top 10. Brian's still out there. He's at the back of the pack. We'll see how long that motor holds up. But here comes KJ off turn 4. He's controlling this restart. And green flag back in the air. Have to watch that pack back there around 5th, is right around Reese here as they go into turn 1. Reese goes up high. Grant kind of following him up there. Inside line, clearing him. But KJ steps out to about a 5-car length advantage over Monty Keller into turn 3.
So Herman Reese losing a handful of spots there on the restart. As Monty Keller takes over the race lead.
They're kind of settling out here, single file. Getting in that second groove.
Monty's got a pretty good car tonight, Chris.
Really does. Takes over the lead.
Now I'll have to wait and see what KJ's doing, because we know this 029 usually pretty conservative at the start of these runs to try to save some tire.
Yeah, he's definitely got a really good long run car. Monty Keller's kind of had I would call it kind of a neutral car. He's been good on long runs, good on short runs, so he's definitely pulling out the advantage right now.
Advantage? I barely advantaged.
Auto parts. Well, that's advanced.
Advanced auto parts.
Ugh. Get the Fonz to do it. Hey. Yellow's out. Oh, it's Eli again on the backstretch.
That suspension on that car is messed up.
They just looped it off turn 2, Joe. He has struggled with that 114 tonight. Just steps out, and finally comes around. Oh, Stenzo's in the wall. After the caution came out, he spun in turn 3. Round he goes. Ooh. Pretty hard contact there for under caution. Unfortunate for the Chick-fil-A machine.
You like Chick-fil-A?
I do like Chick-fil-A. Just had some the other day, actually. How about you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty good.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's not the cowy track. It's the horsey track.
That's what happens when you bring a cow to a horse fight. That's
That's a good one. That's a real good one. The horse vote is split 3 ways. I don't know why that horse vote is just sending me right now.
It's sending you?
It sent me. Oh my gosh. Oh man, KJ wins the battle off pit road. Silver Bullet was a lap down and pitted with leaders. No, wait, I'm sorry. Was not a lap down. Excuse me. Sorry. Just running 13th. I'm just talking out loud, folks. We're good.
Talking out loud.
He took possibly no tires. But he took right sides. There we go. Thank you, pit lane reporters that we don't have right now.
Well, we got Is that a penguin?
Those are penguins, yes.
Got penguins.
There's a horse, there's a unicorn, there's a cow.
No, that middle is a carousel.
But, oh, it is. Yes, I see it now.
Just remember, a cow is more aerodynamic than a Jeep Wrangler.
You ain't lying. That is completely right.
My buddy's got a Jeep Wrangler, and he keeps complaining about the gas mileage, and I'm like, you drive a literal brick.
It's a brick.
Brick on wheels. You can't... Ow.
Apparently we have, Corey. We saw that. Folks, seriously, I have never taken a drop of alcohol in my life, and this is what you're getting right now. I'm sorry. I'm that tired tonight. Make of that whatever you want.
He's a brick. Ouch.
Well, it's a good night if you have a 0 starting in the front of your number tonight. Unless you're poor Brian Boyle, so sorry. Oh no, wait, he didn't have a 0 in front of his. What am I saying? Gosh, I am tired. Doubtful. Good idea, but probably doubtful. Who wants to drive a cow brick? I do like, Joe, how we have different pace cars. My view, I have a police car leading the field.
You have a police car this week?
Yep, that's what I got. The Sheriff Pursuit Dodge.
Nice.
Yep.
I want one of those Dodge Charger police cars. They're like, because they're all-wheel drive and they got like huge brakes and reinforced suspension and just they're cool.
Indeed. Hey, speaking of, that's amazing.
Hey, it's Tommy Bordeaux.
If we say his name enough, he just appears.
Say his name and he appears.
We did say it 3 times, so there must be something to that.
Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
You'll have to back up the stream, Tommy, to understand what we're talking about. All right. We are just a little bit before halfway here, Joe.
I tell you what, that Tommy Bordeaux guy, that's a cool dude.
He is.
He is.
I just saw that guy.
I just saw that guy.
I saw both of you just on my computer. Here we go.
Wait, what?
The picture popped up.
Ah.
Anyway, yeah. All right, here we go. KJ leaning back.
Go ahead.
And away they go. I was waiting for them. Green flag back here at Kentucky. Got to see how those two tires work on the 4 as they go into turn 1. Clemens running that high line around the outside of Powell off turn 2. Miller's worked his way up to 6th here. The 86. Whoa, KJ letting him go down the front straightaway here. I think he's, like you talked about earlier, Joe, I think he's kind of just riding a little bit here, maybe saving some tire, maybe even saving some fuel here. Maybe try and stretch this fuel run here out a little bit.
Yeah, and Chris, I mean, that's kind of been the prerogative of this 029 team all season long. They try to take measured runs at races, right? And
Yep.
yeah, I think that's the move, because we saw a pretty decent green flag run there at the start of this race. Now a couple cautions have slowed us down here at this point, but I wouldn't be surprised for this thing to get back going in the right direction here soon, as Silver Bullet looking to the inside for the lead down into turn 3. There's Bud on the... There's probably Crown Royal in this 4 car. Maybe some Coca-Cola.
Could be.
I didn't want to say just Coke,
Yeah.
just in case. Mike Keller up the track. I could feel the facepalm all the way from here in Michigan. Bop.
Oh, just a heads up. Eli had another little slide through 3 and 4. That I was seeing smoke, and I was trying to figure out where it came from about 3 or 4 laps ago. And he got down the inside through 3 and 4 and just about looped it again.
Oh, heck yeah, Tommy.
Wow.
Tyler Mallon to the inside, Joshua Clements. They'll be side by side, two of the hottest drivers in the circuit right now.
I'm really surprised how Silver Bullet with those 2 tires just jumped right out in front here. Kind of comparing lap times here. He's about a 10th slower than the pack behind him, and they're actually racing back there and catching him. So I think we're going to see that kind of go back to the median here in a little bit. Definitely true, Tommy. I'm not judging. Not judging at all. Gary made a good name for himself. Allen looking underneath Powell going into 1. Gonna try and get a 2 for 1 here. Try and get Monty Keller off of 2. Monty Keller catches the wall off 2. Gonna slow him down just enough for Mallon to get by. Powell to the inside. Trying to take Clemens with him.
Abby Powell there in the 81. Not able to get by Monty Keller just yet. Ooh, big moment there from Monty. Here comes Tyler Mallon to the inside of KJ.
He's not been having too much fun off of turn 2, Monty Keller, the last couple of laps here.
No, not at all.
Whoa, KJ got loose off turn 4 a little bit. Monty closes back up. Powell closes back up.
Caution.
Caution out. Oh, we got Two of them spinning on the front stretch.
Oh,
Reese.
it's Nelly. And
Miller's in the pit lane.
how'd he get there?
I don't know. Let's go find out. Oh, I see why. We'll let you show it, Joe.
What a tease.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Here we go. I'll turn 4. Nelly's going to get a little loose right in the middle of 3 and 4, right in front of Miller. Had nowhere to go. Reese almost had it missed and just caught the rear bumper of the 86. He came sliding across the track. A couple of wrong place, wrong time moments for a couple of the guys there.
On board with Herman Reese here through turn 4.
So close to miss this. Oh, coming right out of the smoke, had nowhere to go. Those are the worst. You see it coming, you're like, hey, I missed it. And then you're like, oh, there's another guy.
Oh, there's a guy.
There's a guy. Which part, Tommy? Nelly, Miller, or Reese? Which one?
It helps if we are on the cars that involved in
what the heck, Fox? Let's go.
Jeez.
Look at the fans in the stands. What the heck? Here we go.
Oh,
Bristol's
look at
back
that.
on the controls. There we go. Unfortunate for those three. They were having pretty decent runs. Probably a little bit of strategy call put them back there a little bit.
Other Maryland's race off pit road. KJ almost went the wrong way.
You know, I bet if he got a black flag, he'd have been very, very salty about it.
Okay.
Okay. That's the only answer you can have to that one. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you, Tommy. I'm here all night. Unfortunately. Unless Joe kicks me out early. Well, it took 64 laps, but the 18 is out front. I really think he had like a lightning challenge he needed to complete tonight. Start a lap down and then win the race.
What plate is he going to get?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Like a Bill Elliott plate, right?
Bill Elliott plate? Yeah, I can see it. Quaker State plate? A Horsehead plate? I don't know. I love how the vote is still split 3 ways on the horse color.
No one wants to be a pink pony.
Imagine seeing this happening in front of you. Every time I see that Mike Skinner meme, I think of the Ross Geller meme. Get a load of this guy. That's what... Could be, Corby. That could be it. The Ford Mustang, the dark horse plate. Tommy, don't blame me on that. That's Joe's idea. Not that you were accusing me of doing that, but just so you know. All right, well, we got, let's see, 45 laps to go if my math is mathing. That's probably close on making it on one more. You think, Joe?
I think so.
Be close.
Let me close.
Definitely one more stop. Possibly 2.
It's like 25 to 28 laps, right?
I think that's what we heard. So that's
Maybe,
we've
maybe
only
30.
had one green flag pit stop, I think, the entire night, and that was by the guy in the 4. So I think he came in, I want to say around 25 laps after that restart. So I think, yeah, that's going to be close on making it on one.
Pink horse is just not realistic. Can be in your dreams.
Okay. I want you to think about that sentence and get back to
I'm
me after
living
this
in
restart.
my dreams, man. My dreams
Oh,
are
okay.
my reality.
Okay. All right.
Man,
Now that makes sense.
I'm here broadcasting. It's my dream.
Oh my goodness gracious.
With Chris Pickett up here in the booth, Kentucky Speedway, folks. Can't thank you enough for tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already. Whoa, if life could be a dream, Jumbo might take you on. Tyler Mallon with control here for the restart. Now, Buchan, Toyota.
Glad somebody's got control of this restart.
Ain't me. Green
Wow,
flag.
Silver Bullet comes to the outside on the restart here. Wow, bunched up restart here.
Tyler,
Powell to the
that was
inside.
a terrible restart from
That
the
was
18, wasn't it?
Weird looking. Here comes Silver to the outside. He's going to clear Mallon up.
Now he's
there.
gonna hit
Cut
the wall.
Oh, boy. KJ right to the bumper of the 4 down into 3. Oh, I'm hearing him kind of
Feather
burping the
it.
throttle there to 3 and 4. Trying to stay off each other. Silver Bullet back to the lead. Mallon in a dogfight for second with KJ. Powell trying to figure out which lane to take.
So Silver Bullet out to the race lead. Well, I would think a lot of these guys behind him are saving a little bit.
Yeah, I think, like we talked about, that you want to make it on one more stop here. Minimize the pit road time. Of course, we've had some pretty quick cautions here too, so you'll be thinking about that in the back of your mind too. It's definitely going to play into the strategy. Side by side down the backstretch, Clemens to the inside of Monty. Ooh, they're getting real close there. Monty got squirrely, slides up to the third groove. Clemens to the bottom. Grant behind him.
Monty's kind of looks like the pace of that 028 has slowed down since he's gotten back in traffic. Really seems to be struggling without clean air.
And he also caught the wall a couple times too, so
It doesn't help.
that's not going to help it either. Yeah. No help at all on that. Here comes the inside of Grant, though. He probably heard us. Watch this.
Here I go.
You were saying?
Idiots. How many of these guys do you think call us idiots on their radios during the race?
Oh, we'll wait for the chat to light up, and we'll see if any of them are right now. Ooh, Monty got loose into one under Grant. He's still loose. Oh,
Ooh,
Hanson's
Ken
loose
Hansen
behind
now.
him. Oh, boy, what happened?
Thanks,
Man,
Tommy.
goodness, Reese at the bottom. Nelly following him. Oh, Reese going to slide up toward Hanson. Oh, my gosh.
This is a cluster.
This is a wreck looking for a place to happen here. Oh, Nelly's in the wall off 4. We still got a few laps to go here, guys.
A few.
Just a few.
40 or 30, 38. Yeah. Just a few.
Mallon and KJ side by side off 4. They got a little tight. But Powell right on Mallon into 1. This fight continues into 3 for second. Powell and Clements back there trying to figure out when they're going to decide that second place in front of them so they can close up.
Well, you think this would be the time they can close up, Chris? I mean, they're side by side.
They're
They're
there.
punching a huge hole in the air. I mean, come on.
I think they're also worried about them getting so tight, maybe making some contact and like there. And it's just, goodness.
Ah, phooey, don't worry about it. We're racing.
They are racing for second. They are still side by side. And Silver Bullet just kind of sitting out there looking in his rearview mirror going, I just keep on doing that, guys. I'm not pulling away, but just keep doing that.
Ooh-hoo.
Oh, finally KJ had to give it up. Here comes Powell to the inside.
He had to give it up because he clipped that wall
He did.
pretty rough there off of turn 4.
Didn't see too much damage to the right side of the Morton salt machine, but
Not looking
that
like a
was enough
salt
to at
mine.
least- no. But definitely cost him some momentum there. Mallin's starting to close up on Silver Bullet now. He's going to make a move to the inside off 2. Side by side down the backstretch. Oh, whoa, KJ way up toward the wall. Somehow saved it. Catches the wall a little bit off
He's
of 4,
struggling.
but it could have been way worse. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, something's definitely happened to that machine. Mallon back out front.
Tommy, I think you're KJ's bad luck charm.
Oh, Monty caught the wall off 2. Might have been a little bit of contact with Nelly going by.
This is open set, Tommy. Everyone's got a little something different underneath them.
I just backed that up. Nelly did not get into Monty. Sorry, Nelly. Monty
the
just caught
heck?
the wall off 2. Sorry. It just looked like it.
You're
For a split
accusing
second.
people of things. This is
I said might.
this
I
is
wanted to make sure.
ridiculous.
I backed
Where's
it
the
up and made sure.
professionalism?
That's why I said might, and then I checked it and corrected
Oh
myself.
my goodness! You can't be
All
false
professional.
accusations.
It was not false. No.
Chris,
I took care of it, okay?
Chris
We're
likes
good.
cheese on his cereal.
Do I?
Oh no!
I might. I might. Let me go check.
I'm always right. Remember. Clements to the outside of Silver Bullet. This is the battle for third here off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Tommy says that's tough.
What are you saying? That's tough too. The cheese thing?
I think so.
Okay.
That boy can
You-
eat. Let me tell you.
Cheese. Yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah, he's a stick too. Doesn't make any sense. Makes me very upset. This group here behind Grant is tightening up a little bit. Ooh, Nelly takes Monty Keller down to the apron here off down the tri-oval. Oh boy, there's contact. Around goes Silver Bullet into turn 1.
From the lead to wrecked in the wall in turn 1, Silver
Caution's
Bullet's
out.
night has gone upside down.
Oh, and Stenzo's going to do a little drift through. That was actually a pretty sick drift by that car through 1 and 2.
Well, we had a feeling this racing was getting a little too tight, didn't we, Chris?
I was just getting ready to say that pack was starting to tighten up a little bit, and just as I said that, away they go. Coming into one. Nelly on the left rear quarter just gets into him just a little bit. And then watch here on the bottom, you'll see this 51 on the bottom here trying to miss the wreck and slide, and caught it.
Chicken. Everyone gonna come down pit lane, though. This could be the last stop of the night. 25 laps to go. Under that when we go back green, so yeah.
Yeah, I think this is gonna take the oh boy, that's close even here. Depends on how many caution laps we get after this. So we got, is it 25 to go? I think we can probably make it from here. So this is definitely the money stop. Let's see what happens here. Is there anybody going to take less than 4? KJ's off pit road. Mallon, Clemens, Powell takes out the lollipop guy. Check and see what KJ did on this pit stop, because he came out way in front of everybody.
I would think 2 tires.
Right sides only. Yes, sir.
Oh boy. He needed that track position back, and he knew it.
Oh, he's sped. He's coming back in.
Womp, womp, wah. I just want the guy.
You did.
Okay, again, KJ.
I think he sped, but I mean,
maybe he needed 4 tires. He
maybe decided to do the 4. He was kind of pushing the speed a little bit. He's very slow though, coming through the pit lane here though.
Pushing real good.
Goodness. All right. Well, what's going to happen?
What is going to happen?
Well, we're going to do, what, about 20 or so laps?
Yeah, so we'll be good to go.
Yep, and then then there's going to be 2 different colored flags that's going to come out. Yeah. White and then checkered. And somebody's going to be a winner.
Yeah, I think we're going to be good on fuel.
Yeah, I think we are. I think we're going to be good. Now it's just a question how many cautions we're going to have to finish this thing now.
Hopefully not too many. I want to see this thing go green. I want to see these guys have to make it 22 laps?
When they go back green, yes.
And I'm always right.
Yes, you are.
Adding that.
You just do math way better than me in your head.
Yeah.
See the Cintas logo? There it is. Yeah, right there. There it is. A place that I'm not going to be at for 10 days. Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It'll be exciting.
It'll be fun. Tyler Mallon, Abby Powell, Joshua Clements, Steve Grant, Monty Keller, your top 5.
I do, Tommy. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. Etc. and etc. Yes. So we got the dominant cars well back in the pack here on this restart too. So
But the fastest car is leading the race.
the fastest car, we haven't really seen how fast that car has been out front really all night. So we're going to see what he's got now. See if he gets a better restart this time too as they come into the tri-oval to get the green flag. And there they go.
Now Tyler knows where the green flag's getting thrown, right?
Looks like it.
That might have been part of the problem that last time out.
Yeah, when you're the control car, sometimes that does throw you off. Usually you're waiting for somebody in front of you to go, and then you punch it. Instead, you're the one punching it. Pal's not letting him get away too far here. Clements in a hornet's nest back here with Grant and Monty Keller off 4. Give a call real quick to Herman Reese back up to 6th. There he is off 2, leading that second pack. Grant looking outside on Clemens. Same time Monty Keller was looking to the inside. $19 to go.
19.
19. Elliott Sadler. Jeremy Mayfield. Casey Atwood.
No, KJ didn't wreck while you were zoned out. KJ got into the wall a little bit from second, lost some time, then sped on pit road under this last caution.
Yep.
I think that should get you caught up about what happened with the 029, Zach. Can see some jockeying for position.
Yeah, they're really starting to get... No, jeez. They're really starting to get racy up here.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to say the packs have linked back up here. We've got basically the top 10 together here.
I haven't talked about Terry Scott too much tonight, but up inside the top 10 in that 66. Joe, please.
They're jockeying at the horsey track.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome. Clements outside of Powell for second.
I can only count to 4. Thank you. They got it.
Side by side. Ooh, they got a little tight going into 3. Gotta
Yes.
give each other a little space. We're
It's
good.
fine. Don't worry about it.
They're good now.
They're just
Ooh,
having
Monty-
fun.
Monty just does not like the right side of his car tonight.
Man, we're under
And
caution.
we're caution.
What are we under
Alright.
caution for?
I don't see much of anything. Brian Voiles is slow down the
Did
backstretch.
he blow up?
Quite possibly. Yep.
Yeah, he blew up.
He blew up. It finally gave up. Going to turn 1.
I thought he blew up at the start of the race, though. He was huffing and puffing at the start.
Oh, he had that incident early,
That's what I'm saying.
and this is about the time they blow up the second time. Brian got turned upside down at Talladega on the last lap and still finished 3rd. Kind of race they had that night. And everybody's going to come in for one more here. Yep, Tommy, this is where they take 8. Nelly overshot his pit. Gonna cost the 103 some time. All right. Anybody make a strategy call? Not really.
4 tires. Maybe some adjustments on the cars, but nothing that we can see.
Tommy, why can't they all just figure out strategy like you? I mean, it does make sense. Just Morgan Shepherd this thing and get out and change your own tires, and you're good. I don't like the excess weight though, having the extra 4 tires in the in the fuel cell or something. That's where it's going to cost you. But it might lower your spoiler. There's pluses and minuses. Would you say that one-liner brought us off the rail?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what one-liner we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or regular horse.
Oh. Yeah.
Horse.
10-4. Got it.
Horse.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I got the horses in the back. Really, all these cars have the horses in the front under the hood. In the engine
Except
block.
Brian Boyles.
Okay. Too soon, Chris.
His horses just...
His horses are going to the glue factory.
Whiskey for my man,
Beer for my horses.
Where his horses went.
I say whiskey for
Oh
my
my gosh.
man.
Did you see that?
Beer for my horses.
I don't even want to.
What do you call a
dignify
bunch
that
of
with-
horses on a boat? The Navy.
Navy. Gosh.
It's amazing. That's a good one.
And then you have that.
I can't read that one.
We can't read that one, but that's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What is
The
that?
lights are
bad
off,
influence?
thankfully, on the pace car.
Come on, Tommy.
What is this bad influence music?
Tommy and I went to a fine dining establishment where I'm sure
Cheddar's?
Huh?
Cheddar's?
No, there's no Cheddar's. There's one Cheddar's in Michigan, and it's in the other big college town.
Ah, gotcha.
Locale.
So you have Colby Jacks.
Yep, exactly.
Got it.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure 95% of people in there would know that song by heart.
Incredible. All right. Now it's going to really get interesting. Coming to 11 to go.
12 to go.
Yes.
Green flag.
Oh, Tyler.
Not a good
Not
restart.
a good
Here
restart.
comes Powell
Here goes
to the
Powell.
inside.
Man.
Abby Powell pounces on the situation, goes to the lead here in the 181 Oreo Chevrolet.
Malin coming back. Oh, boy. Getting close off, too.
All right, battle for the lead subsides for a moment, but Malin's still all over the back bumper of that Oreo Chevy. 11 laps to go here from Kentucky. Tyler Mail into the bottom. Takes the lead there, heading down into turn 381, going to look back to the inside. Joshua Clements there in the 92, just kind of laying in the weeds right now, coming to 10 laps to go.
Monty Keller back there too. Steve Grant.
Clements now to the outside of that Oreo car of Powell. Clements trying to get to the inside, get to the outside. We're swerving down the back straightaway.
Gloves are off now, Joe.
No, leave them on. They're for safety.
Not now. Elbows up, gloves off.
We're not hacky fighting. Clements all the way down on the apron. Caution.
Might be before this is over with. Caution's out. The silver bullet
is slow here off of turn 4. I have a feeling this is going to be our...
Yep. Oh. Well, Eli, you've not had a good night, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh. Hard contact. Now what do you do? This one we might see some strategy on. Differing strategy. There's
bonk.
Yeah, that's and boom. Well, that's man, if that was a real wreck, that's driver's side first completely.
Yeah. Not good. So a lot of drivers staying out here, a couple coming down pit lane. Would think these guys coming down pit road, they're gonna throw some tape on the grill, get 4 fresh tires, do all those things. Try to get themselves a little extra speed here for what might be a 5-lap shootout.
Yeah, definitely gonna try and make a last-minute charge here. But we really haven't seen tires be that big of a factor as what we thought today, Joe. We thought their tire wear was going to be a little bit more of a factor, but you saw Silver Bullet earlier on take 2 and actually take the lead. So I don't know if the 4-tire change this late will even become a factor. But we'll see. The Corby, you're basically saying 2020 Busch Clash restart.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm here for that. I'm here for the chaos. Bring it on. Because that's basically what you have up front right now. A lot of people didn't pit. They're probably going to floor it. Yeah, we were kind of hearing that a little bit. I think it was more based on an individual setup. I don't think it was an actual overall situation. Or maybe they were just trying to throw us off. We'll go with that tonight. Because believe me, if you tuned in the entire time, we've been thrown off a lot tonight. Heyo! Good one. Hey Joe, you finally got a vote for pink in the hole.
Yeah. Thank you. Whoever voted there, thank you. You're appreciated.
I bet it was Tommy.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm sure I have, and I'm sorry in advance. It's been one of those nights.
It has been one of those nights.
Indeed.
It's very hot in the Midwest right now, too. I know it's hot. I'm pretty sure it's hot everywhere, but...
Oh, gosh.
For us Midwesterners, we're dying.
I love how it said. My phone said just a minute ago. I'll think of what I was about to say. Oh yeah, it was so freaking hot today. Like I think I lost like 3 pounds of water weight today on my route.
Hey.
And hey, whatever helps me at this point is great. And I looked at my phone and it said, tomorrow, 4 degrees hotter than today. Like, great. Oh, I bet it is, Tommy. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where's Tommy from? That does not help me whatsoever if that's the answer.
California.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, what, 70 and clear?
Nice.
Yeah.
The Tyler Mountain going to lead us back to green. 5 laps to go. If we get a caution, it all but ends this race.
Yep. They've had some, yeah, if they get a real quick caution here, they might re-rack it for 1, but it'll be close. But yeah,
Close.
let's just hope for a green flag run to the end.
That's what we want.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Pack up and go home. These drivers. 5 races left after tonight.
This season has flown by for the BSR guys. All right. Throw your picks in the chat. Let's see what we got.
Don't choke the restart, Tyler. You might not have enough time to get back to the race lead. You like that?
Nice car, 90 degrees it off the pit lane.
Dude, that thing is set up.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Here we go. Powell again bumps Mallon down into turn 1. Clements to the outside.
Clements on the outside of that 81 of Powell. See if the 92 gets a run. He's there coming off the corner. They'll be side by side down the back straightaway. You see a couple cars loose further on back. KJ was really loose to the outside of Ken Hansen back there for the 6th spot. 7th spot, excuse me. They're still side by side for 2nd. Clements into the wall a little bit there. That's going to allow Powell to get on through. And here comes Monty Keller in the 028. 4 to go.
Oh, KJ's in the wall and spinning
Oh,
hard
my
in the wall on
goodness.
turn 2. KJ upside down.
Clements around here going down into turn 3. He's going to come back up the track.
Oh, no. Oh.
And off of turn number 4, it'll be Tyler Mallon taking the yellow flag. It might as well be the checkered. Get another victory this season, but let's take a look back at the couple of big wrecks here on the last lap. KJ getting up in the loose stuff here in turns 1 and 2.
He comes back down, and they're trying to avoid him behind him. I
And
think it's
they wreck.
Silver Bullet and Stenzo, I think. And then the secondary, off turn 2, down about halfway down the backstretch, Monty Keller and is kind of trying to come back in line. As we watch the replay again, there's the contact with Stenzo and Silver Bullet sending them hard into KJ. And then in front of them, we kind of missed it there, but here comes Clements back across the track.
That's not scary.
Not at all, especially for Miller there. So here's down the backstretch. Monty Keller's going to try and come back in line, catches the left front, and Clements gets him out of shape. Steve Grant takes him around the rest of the way, and then in the wall.
Joshua Clements, despite another strong run tonight, won't get the finish he deserves.
Not at all. Tough break for him.
Top 3 is pretty fun, though.
Mallon, Powell, and Monty.
Does, in fact, indeed stink for Josh.
Well, I guess as long as this thing holds together and he crosses the start-finish line behind the pace car here, Tyler's going to unlock that Thunder Plate.
Yeah. Pretty cool Thunder Plate, isn't it?
It is.
I hope they have those in the new games.
That would be pretty epic.
So White Flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Death Craver. It's now available on Amazon by Zach Rogers. Encourage you guys to go check out Death Craver here on your Death Craver 1 to go. Thank you for tuning in, Tommy. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure before you go, you click the like button if you haven't already. And we'll
we still got plenty more to come, guys.
We do.
Don't go anywhere yet.
We gotta talk to these drivers, get their
Yes.
thoughts. Full completed brown and white horses both received 33% of the vote.
But Joe is exceedingly happy about the 6% that voted for pink.
Those 6% are cool. Everyone else is kind of lame.
And a quick check of the calculator shows that
There's one cool person.
that is one cool person.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit. We're at an hour 42, something like that. Yeah. Hey, with us, that hour 42 flew by.
It
Where
did.
else would you want to be on a Thursday night, you know?
Yeah. Where else would you want to be?
Well, where Tyler Mallon is about to head, probably.
Probably. Victory
where,
Lane would be pretty nice.
That's where we want to go, right there.
And Tyler Mallon wins here at Kentucky.
Corby, that's the margin of error. Just like the polls. It's a real poll.
It's a real poll?
Yeah.
Oh.
It acts like one. I don't know if Powell was trying to knock him completely sideways or what there.
Tyler Mallon birds it down, your winner here tonight from Kentucky.
Pretty impressive. And that pretty much, I think that's going to pretty well lock him in on that championship. What do you think, Joe?
I do too.
Look at you. Look at me throwing it to you right in the middle of a yawn. That's professionalism.
That's professionalism. Couldn't even...
I mean, I should have known that. I'm looking right at you.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
We'll move on to our post-race coverage. We'll get results on your screens here in mere moments. Folks, again, can't thank you enough for tuning in tonight from Kentucky. Remember to tune in next week as we head to Las Vegas, Sin City. Let's go ahead and dial up down on the grid. Our second place finisher, driver of the number 181, Abby Powell. Abby, you got a copy?
Got a copy. Good to see you all again.
Great to see you again. Second place finish here tonight from Kentucky. How tough was this track, though? It seemed like everyone was really struggling, especially on corner exit.
Yeah, it was tough. I didn't really know what I had until I got into the race. I was making some adjustments during practice, and it seemed to work out pretty well. But it was just hard because you couldn't use the inside line like you'd want. It was pretty much no man's land down on the bottom. You had to run second or third groove, and as it seemed like that the only person who had the tire wear figured out was Tyler, because everybody else, I mean, including myself, it was just like halfway through the run, you'd be losing about a second. It just kept falling off from there. So it was a tough race, but it seemed like that the 181 was hooked up as far as getting decent long run pace and having enough short run pace to stay up there.
Well, obviously tonight, qualify on the pole as well. So what
Yep.
kind of obviously that's the indication of the speed, but you mentioned it there. Having the long run pace too, always very, very important here at BSR. What does a night like tonight, where you feel confident that you have the long run pace, you have the short run pace from qualifying, what does a night like tonight do for the confidence of this crew, knowing we got 5 races left in the season before we re-rack them for the next?
It's definitely a confidence booster. Absolutely. I'm very happy to get a second place. It was not where I expected to end up. I definitely didn't expect to get a pole. I got a pole, led some laps, and got a second place finish. I can't really ask much more for that than a win. So I'm very happy about it. But given the circumstances of the track, this track hasn't been ran since 2020 in BSR. So a lot of these guys just didn't really have a setup plan. So I don't think it's really indicative of my overall pace to the rest of the field. I think that on the more known tracks, I think a lot of other people got me beat there, but definitely gives me the confidence that if I get a setup nailed down, I can be up there and contend for wins. So it's definitely a confidence booster, but it's going to be a bit before I become a regular contender, I think. But maybe that's just me not really believing in myself as much as I should. But, I try to be realistic about the situation. Overall, it's definitely a confidence booster. Absolutely.
Well, Abby, again, fantastic run here tonight. Second place finish up there all night long. Congratulations on it. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Great partners on the car, great looking race car, and some fine folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank my partner Sky for everything that they've done for me this year. Hope you enjoyed the race. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. I know you're not really a NASCAR fan, but want to thank, of course, Magoo, Brian and Kathy Voiles, all the people who make this happen. Thanks to you all for putting on the show that you all do and putting us on the map. It's really awesome to be on a broadcast of any capacity. And thanks Tyler and all those guys around me that gave me a fair fight there at the end. And it's just great race, great results. Just going to try to build on this momentum and carry it on into next season.
Well, Abby, again, congratulations on the great run here tonight. Pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you.
Absolutely.
And can't thank you enough for your time.
Oh, yeah, thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you all.
Abby Powell, driver of the 181, your second place finisher here tonight from Kentucky. Let's go ahead and next, let's dial up our third place finisher.
I don't know what happened with
driver of the 028, Monty Keller. Monty, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Third place run and a lot of speed from you in this 028 team tonight. Where did that come from?
The crew chief setup.
You don't want to take any
know.
credit? You got
No, I just wanted to say sorry to Josh. That last lap, I got underneath him, and I don't know what happened. I guess we're racing back.
Mhm.
I just feel bad that he wrecked. He had a
How
real good cost.
how chaotic was this race? I mean, you talk about the scramble to get back to the finish there, but not a lot of long sustained runs. How chaotic is that behind the wheel?
It's kind of frustrating. You getting a long run. Well, I think we had a long run, and then after that we didn't.
Do you?
I was really, really tied off after, the first run we had. I was tied off, but I couldn't tell after that because we had short runs.
Is that a good thing then, that you knew, like, okay, on the long run I'm going to have this tight condition that builds, and then you get the short run so you never get back to that condition? Do you make adjustments for it? Like, what goes through your mind in that situation?
I was really loose off in practice, kept spinning, so that's a good thing. So that's how I was just holding on to it so it wouldn't end coming off. So you had to get tighten it up better than loose off.
Well, Monty, a great run for you. I know maybe disappointing with the way the last lap goes there, but podium finish for you in this 028 team. Congratulations on that. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Great looking race cars, great partners, great folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
I just want to thank Wings for painting my car, my trucks. Brian and Kathy Boyles for everything they do. Everybody at BSR, Magoo, just everybody that races there. Want to say sorry to Josh again.
Well, Monty, again, congratulations on the third place run. Always a pleasure getting the opportunity to talk with you after these races when we do. And again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Yeah, it's not always. Thanks, Kristen. You too.
Yeah, BSR, Monty Keller, driver of the 028, your third place finisher here tonight. Thanks, Monty.
Yeah, have a good one, Joe.
Let's go ahead and finally, let's go ahead on down into victory lane and talk with the driver of the number 18, BSR Tyler Mallon. Tyler, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Joe. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you feeling about that caution coming out early to save your butt?
I am feeling really good about that. That kind of solved things pretty quickly. We had some issues where the game closed going like right as I got into the grid. And so it's like, oh, well, that's great. I guess I'm starting last, a lap down. And thankfully, I don't know what happened for the caution, but it came out at an opportune time. It gave me plenty of time to get back in the race and show the car I had. And I feel like it was very fast tonight. So
yeah, I mean, able to drive through the field there with limited green flag runs tonight. How difficult was that? Especially, we saw a couple restarts there when you had the lead, maybe struggling with the timing. Was there something there that it was just you didn't start up front, so you didn't know exactly where they were going to throw the green flag? And then how tough was it trying to come through the pack with how this track kind of seemed one lane at times?
Oh, the track was definitely one lane, so it's very hard to complete a pass. It takes a couple laps unless the other person really messes up, or your car is just handling that well. But yeah, restarts have never been my strongest point. So when we get a bunch of them toward the end of the run, toward the end of the race, I start to get a little bit nervous, and thankfully we're able to hold them off. But it was pretty hard to drive through the field or on a one group track like this one. It looks so wide. It's kind of surprising on how much that second lane up is so much faster. It feels like, because if you go below that, it would either spin or plow up the track. I couldn't go down there at all without hanging onto it. So, but yeah, we got it done. We finally won in the Wellbutrin car, by the way.
Yeah.
No longer need Wellbutrin.
Do we get free Wellbutrin? Because that'd be helpful.
Oh, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, all right. I mean, I can get a doctor's note if I need to.
Yeah.
But well, Tyler, again, a great run here tonight. Congratulations on another win. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners behind you, and great folks to thank as well. The floor is yours. You know what to do.
Well, first off, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. It's good to see you here, Chris. Let's see. And that's the first thing you said all interview. Hi.
Yeah, it's what I do. I just sit back and just listen during this time. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Let's see. Brian and Kathy Boyles for sponsoring the series. Wellbutrin and Interstate Batteries for being on the car. Toyota for building the car. And everyone at BSR for being such a great group of people to race with. And also shout out to our friend Ricky J. Miss racing with you. Wish you were able to come back and race some more. Yeah, it was a very good night, and I'm just really happy to be here.
Well, Tyler, again, congratulations on the victory here tonight. Big W for you in this 18 team. 5 races left in the year. Championship feels like it's almost locked up. Feels like so. We'll be watching you in this 18 team, see how many more trophies you can collect. Again, as always, can't thank you enough for your insights, your time after the race, and yeah, hope to be talking with you again soon.
Thank you very much.
Tyler Mallon, driver of the number 18, your race winner here tonight from Kentucky. All right, Chris, sum it up.
Hey, a challenge plate was unlocked tonight, so can't really complain too much about that. Saw pretty much a little bit of everything tonight. And what's really cool, just real quick, a shout out to the 73 of Herman Reese real quick. Finished 4th out of nowhere. So that was awesome for him tonight. But lot of comers and goers tonight. A couple of late race incidents that kind of knocked out some of the faster guys. That was a little bit unfortunate. But we saw Tyler had the car to beat again. And looks like it's going to be a tough road to hoe for the rest of the guys trying to come up there and take that championship away from him.
Gonna be a tough road. What did you say?
Row to hoe.
What he said.
Yeah.
For all those other drivers, but nonetheless, folks, we'll have it all live right here on JTN the next 6 Thursdays because we have one off for the 4th of July. So next week and then 4 weeks, starting 2 weeks after that. Don't worry about it. We'll keep you updated here on JTN. A big thank you as always.
Keeps on going.
Hey, big thank you as always goes out to Brian and Kathy Voiles Trucking for their constant support of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series, Bomb Squad Racing League, as well as us right here on JTN. A big thank you as always also to the admins here at BSR. They do a fantastic job each and every week. Loved getting to call these races and looking forward to more in the future. With all that being said, though, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague Chris Pickett, I've been Joe Towanski. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Checkers out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, not 2 gallons, 2 cans of exploding dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back.
No.
To the wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my God. Ricky
big
J,
wreck.
big crash into the wall.
Oh,
the leaders
no.
have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard in the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is jumped.
Through the north chute they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact. Turn around. Nappick goes on through the flip. Rich Nappick's going to win the Culver Block 200 in thrilling fashion.